This is an erotic story that I'll be telling. Basically, there was a time where I went to go visit my friend at uni, and I went up to Coventry, and I went on a night out. I went, saw him, had a good time, went to a club, and picked up a girl who was living in his flat, and she was this beautiful Eritrean or possibly Ethiopian woman. Not sure. Is that where you're from? Oh, no way. Okay, so we had a good time, and the next morning I woke up, and there was some swelling. I don't know if the audience, the person listening to it, is circumcised or not, but for the uncircumcised fellows out there, you can understand that the foreskin is a particularly sensitive area. So basically, I woke up, and my polo neck was around my church bell, if you catch my drift. And so I woke up and I was like, oh my god, this is really painful. So I went to the shower and I tried to pull it back over the top, and I couldn't. It had swollen up like a lifeguard's rubber ring. Very, very painful. So I went to my friend's room and I was like, mate, I don't know what's happened. I think I need to go to the hospital. I was freaking out. I was still drunk from the night before as well. And he goes, oh, okay, these are the buses you need to get to go to the hospital. So I go to the hospital, and I go to the Coventry A&E, and I was seen within 45 minutes, which I was very impressed by. Fair play, the NHS. Go on. Yeah, so I went in, and I showed the doctor, and he was like, oh, okay, I've seen 3 or 4 like this before. I think I know what to do. So he leaves, and he wheels in this big canister of NOS, basically, laughing gas, to try and take the pain away. So I go, okay, whatever, and he fills up 2 plastic gloves with ice, puts one between my fun bag and my love stick, and the other one on top of the love stick, making like a dick sandwich of ice, and it's very painful. And if you've ever put your hand in ice, it's painful, and if you imagine that on your sensitive parts, it's pretty bad. So I'm there, it's iced, it's gone pretty small, I have to say. It's a bit of a tidger. Bit of a, what's the name for that, like, tiny bird? Tiddler? I don't know. Like that. Yeah. So, this hurts. So I put like, I don't know, what would you say that? I put the sucker for the NOS, like, in my mouth, and the doctor puts his hand on the base and puts his thumb on the Jap's eye and just pushes down with his thumb and pulls up with his hand to try and knock the foreskin over the top of the bell end, and I'm screaming and I'm calling him like every name under the sun, but I have a family member who works in the NHS, so I'm like apologizing for my swearing. I'm going like, fuck, this is so fuck you motherfucker, oh, I didn't mean that, I really respect the NHS, but fuck. And he pops it back over the top, and then he was like, go on your way, you'll be fine. And then it was a bit stretched out for a couple of days, and it hurt to piss for a week, but I was good to go from there.